Hi guys, happy Friday. I hope you guys are all doing amazing, having a great day. And I got to think about what I was sharing with you the other night about how I had eaten pizza and wine for like 2 days straight, and how I was able to do that because of my mentality towards food and how I look at food. But I kind of left that feeling like I didn't give you guys enough tangible tips and give you enough of the backstory of how I developed this mindset. So I have some tangible tips for you in terms of how to get to the place where I'm at with my food and my body, where there is that mental balance. I want to share with you, hey Megan, that experience and what that looked like for me and how over the course of 3 years I have developed that mindset where I can enjoy foods and I can also maintain my physique as well. I think both are equally important. And my friend Danielle, she calls this food freedom. And I was like, that's such a great way to look at this, is food freedom. Like, food doesn't control my life. You know, if I go to a party, I'm going to have and eat and drink whatever I want. I'm always going to eat and drink whatever I want. But my mindset has changed to this point to where now I have that freedom. But when I started working towards my body goals, I didn't. So I want to share with you how I got to this place. So, you know, me 3 years ago, just so you know, I love fast food. Even to this day, I am not one of those healthy, how do I put this the right way? I am so not like a health food person because I think I'm poisoning my body. I literally would eat all the horrible foods in the world forever if I could, but I know it doesn't make me feel good. I know that I feel tired. I know my body changes when I do that. So I'm not one of those health nuts, if you will, where I'm organic, non-GMO. I don't care about any of that. I think I'm probably going to die of something someday for some reason. And if it's chemicals that I'm putting in my body, whatever, it's so be it. So I don't get caught up on that. I'm not your typical health nut. That's just not how I am. I don't worry about those things, to be honest. And so 3 years ago, I was the same way. I'm still the same way. But 3 years ago, I ate a lot of fast food. We ate fast food probably at least twice a week. I was always getting sweets and sugars and things like that. So my mind has morphed because honestly, doing fast food these days, I don't even think about it. And I don't think about it oh, I really want fast food. It just never even occurs to me to eat fast food because my mind has changed so much. So I want to tell you how this shift occurred for me. So the first thing I think that's super important in developing this mindset is finding a plan that works for you, finding a nutrition plan that works for you. And I think it is a little bit different for everybody. And so for me, going into my lifestyle change, I knew that I didn't want to meal prep. You know how people meal prep? That's not me. I can't even go through a day and make a schedule, let alone plan my food for a week. So I knew I didn't want to be a hardcore meal prepper. I knew I still wanted to enjoy wine and pizza and foods like that. I knew I wasn't going to cut out carbs or potatoes. Heck no, you've got to be joking me. And so I found a plan that worked for me that basically taught me how to eat the correct portions. So I still had all food groups. I still enjoy steak all the time, beef, what to eat in terms of the correct food groups, but in the correct portions. And so this plan was realistic for me. So I think the first thing you have to do is find something that you think is truly realistic for you over the long haul, right? Not just to lose the weight, but you can see yourself doing it forever. So I found a nutrition plan I thought would work for me over the long haul. I thought it was realistic. It gave me flexibility. I could choose my foods and choose my meals, and I didn't have to follow a strict routine. So, first, you need to find that plan. Second, when you find that plan and when you start to change to follow it, you have to adopt a long-term mentality. And I want to explain to you what this feels like. A long-term mentality. This means you're taking the pressure off yourself. You're taking the pressure off yourself. I think really anytime you're going after a goal, that's super important. Take the pressure off yourself and tell yourself that you're going to focus on your behaviors and not the end goal. You're going to do the things every day you need to do. You're going to eat healthy. You're going to do your workout if that's part of your regimen. And you're not going to worry about, am I losing weight? Are my pants fitting? All these things. Because guess what? Those things are going to happen if you just do the activities every day that you need to do. It's going to happen. You just have to give it time. And so often, I think we get in a hurry and we rush ourselves and we're like, I have been eating healthy for a week. Why haven't I lost the 20 pounds yet? And we get mad and frustrated. So go into this with the long-term mentality and say, you know what? It's going to take a year, 2 years to reach my goal. And that is okay. Because in the process, I'm going to learn how to keep this lifestyle. So I want you to take the pressure off yourself. And in that mentality, the second thing you need to do with this mentality, I have to have my afternoon pick me up, is know that you will have days where you eat all the bad foods. You know why? Because you're a human. Welcome. Welcome to being a human. You're going to have days where you have all the bad foods. And maybe it's not just one thing. Maybe it's everything. Right? Maybe it's everything for 24 hours and you eat an entire pack of Oreos. I literally ate an entire pack of Oreos in February in one day. Who cares? Not me. The next day I was like, okay, I'm going to be healthy today. And I was healthy. Right? And so develop the mindset that you're also going to have days where you don't make the best choice. And know that's okay. And all you need to do is the next time you make a food choice, make a better one. Period. And stop thinking that you ruined all this progress. Okay? This is critical. Number 3, write this down. This changed everything for me. I want you to mentally change how you talk to yourself about your choices. So this was huge for me in the beginning. Whenever I would see food, right? So let's say I went to a party and there was chocolate chip cookies there. I love chocolate chip cookies. I would not be like, nope, I can't have it. I'm on a diet. I'm trying to lose weight. I'm trying to be a size 2. I want abs and walk away. I would never, ever say that to myself. Instead, I changed it. And I said, yeah, I can have those cookies. I can literally eat all the cookies I want, but I'm choosing not to. I'm choosing to better my health, to better my fitness. I'm choosing to make the healthier choice because I have this goal I want to reach. So yeah, I can't have the pizza or the cookies or the 4th glass of wine or the pack of Oreos, but I'm going to choose not to because I love myself and I love my body and I'm going to bring my goals to life. And when I stopped telling myself that I couldn't eat the foods, because before that I'd be like, I can't eat that. I'm on a diet. I can't eat that. I'm trying to lose weight. When I stopped telling myself that I couldn't eat the foods and I replaced it with, yeah, I can eat it. I can have all that, but I choose not to. Guess how you feel? You feel like a badass. You're like, I'm so awesome. Did you see how powerful I am? Like, I control myself. I control myself and I control my body. That one switch was super powerful for me. And I still have to kind of use that to this day sometimes. So instead of saying you cannot have something, tell yourself that you can, but you are choosing the better option because you love your body, because you want to be healthier, whatever it is. This helped me so much in adopting this mentality. And when I did this, this is truly why to this day I don't think about fast food. Because I have been saying it to myself so often, I've almost developed like a better than persona to food. Like, I'm so much better than that fast food. I would never eat that. And I would never say that out loud to people, but like, except for the entire world right now. But like, in my mind, I have chosen that I am worth it. I'm worth it. My health is worth it. My goals are worth it. My body is worth it. And like, why would I ever want to eat Wendy's ever again? Okay, so some days I really do want to eat Wendy's, but I usually never do. I just don't think about it because I have adopted this mindset. And then the 4th tip I have for you is to just completely ditch the scale. Throw it out the window. Literally, throw it out the window and ditch that scale. If you guys have been following my journey, literally, I weighed 132 when I started Beachbody. And if you go look at those before photos, and I typically like weigh 130 now. 2 pounds difference. My body doesn't look the same. I was wearing a size 6 at 132. Now I wear a size 02. The scale doesn't matter. And when I was doing Body Beast, if you guys were following that story, I got up to like 140. And I was still like, it's just crazy. Like the muscle I had put on, and it wasn't all muscle. That'd be dumb to say I put on 10 pounds of muscle. But like the scale doesn't matter whatsoever. So I want you to throw your scale out the window. So I wanted to bring you those tips because I felt like I was soft in terms of, you know, how to adopt that mindset the other day, in terms of what I was eating and how I maintained my physique. And those are some things that I adopted early on. And it took time. I think that's the last thing you need to know is it took time for my mind to change. It took time for my mind to change. It took me 4 to 6 months before I didn't think about food anymore. Before it was just like, okay, like I've got this. I don't even think about what I'm eating. I'm just in the groove and go, and like I know how to maintain it. So it takes time, and you have to give yourself that grace to learn how to eat and to learn to balance your mindset, and know that it will take a while. But then you know what? You're going to be sitting here 3 years later, just like me, and being like, it's no big deal to maintain my body. Like I just know how to do it. It's second nature. I don't even think about it. I just know how to do it. So I hope that helps you guys. If it does, share it with a friend. I know this is something that we all battle with so much. And if you are looking to create this change within your own life, I'm starting my August group here in just a week. Actually, I'm going to start pre-week. And in these groups, I'm not focused really on a product or anything like that. I'm focused on your mindset more than anything. How to change your mindset to adopt these habits for life, and how to give you tips to make this a habit in your own life. So if that's something that you want to do, shoot me a message. We can chat about it and help you adopt this as a lifestyle as well. Bye guys. Happy Friday.